Hi everyone, this is our Singapore road trip episode 15. In this episode, we'll be going on a short staycation to a farm resort, the Kranji Farm Resort in Singapore, and we are going to look at the facilities and entertainments available within the resort, such as a pet cemetery, bird nest museum, a mini zoo, prawning and fishing areas, and we are also going to go to the nearby attractions such as the Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve, Kranji Marshes, Kranji War Memorial, and the Kranji Reservoir. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out the future videos and the fun out of it. And if you still haven't seen my previous episode, click the icon to watch them. Now let's go into the video. Now my friend and colleague Jaga going to join us with our Singapore road trip, and we are going to redeem his staff benefits by staying in this Gallop Kranji Farm Resort, formerly known as the Kranji Farm Resort. Located nicely and away from the busy city life at the northwestern part of Singapore, it is surrounded with natural wonders like the Kranji Marshes, Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve, the National Singapore Zoo, and is also surrounded with a large number of farms. In the coming episode, we will be visiting the various farms available nearby, such as the Jurong Frog Farm, the Goat Farm, etc. And we will be also going to the Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve, the Kranji Marshes, Kranji Reservoir, and other attractions which is available nearby the resort. In this episode, we are solely going to explore the resort and the entertainment and facilities available at the resort itself. We are now right in front of the hotel reception, and in this signs you can see the various attractions such as the bird nest museum, the archive, prawning, BBQ pits, the mini zoo, all available within the resort itself. And we also have a site map showing all the resorts, the villas, and the various food outlets at the resort. Now, because of the pandemic and because of the government restrictions, the crowd turnout at the resort is totally empty. I guess I and my colleague are one among the 2 or 3 group of people who have decided to come on a staycation locally in Singapore. In this brochure, you can look at the various farms available at the Eco Village Kranji, which is just near to the resort, and the Kranji Express bus schedule with a flat rate of $3 for multiple rides and a free complimentary Gallop Express. You can tour the farms nearby. You can take a look at the brochure and the bus schedule at the end of the video or at my Instagram. The check-in process was very brief and efficient, and now we are going to go to our resort rooms. The moment I step into this resort and in this reception, it clearly shows that this place used to be a paradise for young children. And in a matter of time, once things gets better, families with kids are going to flock the place again. This is our resort villa, and it comes with an individual car porching area. Traveling with a YouTuber is not an easy thing, and while my friend waiting patiently outside, we shall tour the room inside. For reason, I prefer resorts when compared to hotels. Resorts has a good ambience and blend with the nature, and is more relaxing than a traditional hotel. This room has a 2 single bed, and it's quite cozy and spacious, just nice for 2. It comes with a balcony facing an open garden, and that's the highlight of this villa. The space surrounding the villa is very ample and very spacious, and just nice for some get together, family gatherings. You could organize some gaming events with your friends and family. Not all types of room comes with an open balcony like this, so do check with the management before you reserve a room. The standard amenities like the coffee and tea sachets and stuffs inside the minibar are all missing because of the COVID restriction to limit the usage of shared items. The wooden cabinets and shelves below give you ample of storage space. The toilet and the bathroom are very spacious and they give you generous amount of toiletries which can last for 3 to 4 showers. A thing to be noted is the toilet is an open concept facing a mini garden which is private, and not to worry, no strangers can peep into it. It gives you a feeling that you are taking a shower in the nature. It's very cool, which I haven't seen in any resort or any hotel before. The kind hotel staff at the reception gave us 2 coffee sachets, and this coffee is really good. You can also buy it for them, they have it for sale. We are now going to explore the resort premises and go for our evening walk. Each villa is well separated from each other and there is so much of space that you won't feel you are cramped. And what is this boat-like structure doing here? After a few guesses, then we found out that it is a karaoke, but it's not in use at the moment. The resort is very quiet because only 2 or 3 villas is occupied. I believe after the pandemic and during the season time it's going to be packed and very lively with families and kids running here and there. You see, one can park the car conveniently right at front of your villa. We are now walking towards the Kranji marshes, which is just next to the resort, and the video of it would come on the next episode. And now we are back from Kranji marshes. And now we are going to have a good shower and we are going to go for food hunting. Yeah, you heard it right. We are going to go and hunt for good places to eat because all the food outlets and restaurants at the resort premises are closed due to pandemic. At night time, the resort with all those lightings, it looks even more better than daytime. It looks like a resort at a tourist destination, but this is our very own Singapore. It's just a local staycation. Now it's time to support the local tourism. As I already mentioned earlier, I really love this bathroom with the open door concept. It gives a really natural feeling of taking shower, and the fragrance of the toiletries they give also very pleasant. Our food hunting and some amazing photos of the Malaysian coastal line you will see on the next episode. After a good sleep, we start our day early and with a cup of coffee. The main fun of staying in a hotel is the buffet breakfast which they would give, but because of the pandemic, the buffet breakfast is cancelled and they would deliver breakfast to the room. Our morning plan is to visit the Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve, and you would see that in a separate episode. And now let's tour the rest of the resort. The recreational space at the resort is very huge and it's filled with vending machine and kiosks and gaming stations to attract the young kids and children who used to flock here before, and they will definitely flock here once the pandemic is over. Not only for the kids, adults also have entertainments like a pub, restaurants, live band in a pub, and how about prawning and fishing from the pond? By just looking at the number of tables and chairs over here, you can easily know how crowded it used to be. While the parents can enjoy a drink at a pub, the teenagers can enjoy a billiards game, and the younger children can have a fun time at the rides and the games over here. This is a perfect family destination for a local staycation in Singapore. This Putra Delicacy Malay restaurant offers some delicious authentic Malay cuisine which you shouldn't miss if you're staying here. And now we are entering the animal planet where you can see the sanctuary pet cremation, the Mandai bird and the bee farm at the very end. At the pet cremation, today they were having a cremation for a pet named Cookie Po. We are not sure whether it's a dog or a cat. Rest in peace, Cookie Po. On display are some antique trishaw or rickshaw in which you can have some good Instagrammable photos. A tiny playground for the kids, and they are going to love this. How about a mini animal farm? You see, there are so much of activities to attract the kids to engage in education wise entertainment. They have a separate room over here. I would call this room as a time capsule room. You come inside and you will know why I call it time capsule. You would find all the items belonging to like maybe the 50s or 60s, few decades old. This is like a museum. If you are a bird lover, you will see many different types of birds in this resort premises. There is also a small nature garden to get the kids and adults engaged in activities. And this is the most exciting activity in this resort. It's the prawning and fishing. Not only kids, even adults going to have a prawn-tastic time. Look at this. They also have a BBQ pit just beside the fishing pond to eat your catch freshly. One thing which I really love the most is this Paw Nation. They have a good collection of dogs, fierceful and even those loving ones which you can pet them, feed them. I really love dogs. I love dogs, but the dog's not loving me. What to do? And more birds here. Birds lovers are also going to enjoy this place. This is the Bird Nest Museum. The guardian of this place, they have an archive here, and also an organic farm at the resort. This is the swimming pool, though not very big, but the kids would definitely love it. As I mentioned earlier, there are quite a few number of farms located nearby the resort, and they also have some shuttle service express from the hotel and from a Kranji shuttle service operator, so you can check out the timing and you can plan a perfect day trip. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I believe you are already planning a trip to the Kranji Farm Resort. Check out the location and the description, and don't forget to see my next episode on the Kranji marshes and our food hunting experience and the astonishing Malaysian coastal line. If you haven't watched my previous episode, please click the iCard for the link. Thank you and see you next time on my next episode.